So in this video today we're going to be having a look at creating dependent drop-down lists within Excel. So I'm just going to talk you through firstly what I've got on the screen in front of me here. What we've got is 3 different categories. So let's say firstly this department is referring to different departments within a store. So you have decorating, food and home. Each of these options then have a subcategory, as you can see over here. So for decorating, we've got paint, tools and garden. For food, we've got pasta, rice and cereal and so on. Each of these within that category then has a product within it. So for paint, we've got mat and silk. For tools, we've got drill and sander. Garden, we've got plants and stones. So for each item in the list, we then break that down further in the next list, and then finally to the product. So the way that we're going to be able to create these dependent drop-down lists is by using named ranges within Excel. So in order to create a named range, let's start with our department. Now what you want to do is select the categories within department, and then in this box up here, called the name box, click into it, and then we'll call that department. And that's you created your named range. So whenever we refer to department in a formula, that will point to this named range. So let's firstly create our department drop-down. So select the cell you're looking to enter the drop-down into. Go to Data, Data Validation. You want to change any value to List, and then click in Source. And all we need to say is equals department, because that's now our named range. Click OK, and you'll see that that populates it with our named range department. Okay, so that was easy enough. Now what we have to do is create our named ranges for the subcategory. So just select the range that you're looking to name, call this decorating. We'll select this one, call this food. And then we'll select this one, call it home. Perfect. So that's our named ranges created for the subcategory. Now what we want to do is create a list that populates based on what was selected in department. So again, select the cell, go to Data Validation, change that to List. This time, because it's dependent on the value of the department drop-down, we can't simply just name the named range. So what we have to use is the indirect formula. So we'll say equals indirect, open bracket, and then we'll click on our department cell. In this case it's B8, and close the brackets. Now all the indirect formula is essentially doing, it's not saying take the value of the cell, that's what we want to appear in the list. It's saying that whatever the value of the department drop-down list is, we want to look at that named range. So once you've done that, click OK. That's fine. So now when you change your department drop-down to decorating, you'll notice the category changes to paint, tools and garden. If we then go and change that to food, pasta, rice and cereal, perfect. So that works. We then have to make the final product drop-down list. So again, we just have to firstly name all of our ranges here. So this one will be paint, tools, garden. We'll do the same over here. Pasta, rice, and cereal. Finally, over here it will be bedding, kitchen, and candles. And that's that. So we're just basically doing the same as what we've done in the category cell, but we're doing that for product now. So data validation, list, and direct. And this time we want it to populate the list based on the value of the category drop-down list. So select that, close brackets, enter, and see we've got food and pasta selected now. So you can see that it now selects the two types of pasta. You can go back and we'll have a look at home, bedding, and then you've got your different size of bedding there. So it can take a bit of getting used to when you're creating these dependent drop-down lists. So just take your time when you're doing it. Even put together the example that I've got here. And then once you get the hang of it, you'll be totally fine with it. If you do have any questions on this, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me. If this video has helped you, please give it a like and subscribe for later videos.